everyone, welcome to my very first meal prep video. Here I'm going to show you how I make my chicken fajitas and ground turkey meal prep. If you guys are interested on how I make it, then continue watching. First, I'm going to prep the chicken, and these are the 3 ingredients that you need. Some classic olive oil, fajita seasoning. I chose to use McCormick's fajita seasoning. You can use your own or these packets. I just chose to use these. And I have 6 large chicken breasts. I am meal prepping for my husband and I. And the leftovers, my kids really like eating the chicken because it's bomb. So here I'm cutting the chicken breast into slices. You can cut them to however big or small you want it. It's all just preference. So here I have all my chicken slices into this Tupperware. Next I'm going to add in olive oil. I do not measure anything, by the way. Just use how much olive oil you think you need. And now I'm going to add in my fajita seasonings. I use 2 packets. I placed the lid on the Tupperware and started shaking it. I was thinking that the seasoning would coat the chicken, but I was wrong. I ended up getting a spoon and just mixing everything together. And then I placed it in a refrigerator for 45 minutes. I think the longer it sits in the refrigerator, the more flavorful the chicken will get. So here I have my vegetables. I have 4 green bell peppers, 2 yellow and 2 red bell peppers, and 2 onions. You guys want to see a magic trick? Ready? Oh wow, they're all chopped up. Ooh! Here I have a sheet pan aligned with aluminum foil, and I'm just going to add in my vegetables. Then I'm going to add in olive oil. Again, I don't measure anything. And I'm also adding fajita seasoning mix, and you just want to make sure the vegetables are covered with the mix. Ooh, look at all those pretty colors. Very pretty. Bonito. I placed these in the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. Make sure you keep an eye on them. On to the next thing. Here I have asparagus and an onion. With the asparagus, I just chopped off the ends. And you want to dice your onion, the whole onion. Now we're going to prepare our ground turkey. Here I have a hot pan. I'm going to add in some coconut oil. Again, I don't measure anything. I'm just eyeballing it. And now I'm going to add in my diced onions. And we're just going to let that cook a little bit. And once the onions are cooked down a little bit, I added in 3 pounds of ground turkey, and then I seasoned the fuck out of my food. Let's be real, I like my food to have flavor. So these are the seasonings that I use. Garlic, ground cumin, paprika, and Mrs. Dash's Fiesta Lime. I absolutely love this stuff. It's always in stock in my house. And ground cayenne red pepper. We're gonna mix everything together. And I'm going to put on the lid, and I have my stovetop set to like medium low, and I just have it sitting there for about like 20 minutes. I stir it occasionally. Now my fajita veggies are done, and look at the color. It's so beautiful. Took the fajita veggies off the pan, and I placed my asparagus on there. I only have 1 pan. I don't know why I don't have another one. Anyway, so I just drizzled olive oil, and I'm adding in garlic, Mrs. Dash lemon pepper, some good stuff too. I'm very generous with that. Then we're going to place the veggies into the oven, again at 400 degrees, and I had this set for like 15 minutes. Here I have 2 cups of dry brown rice, and then I gave it a really good rinse. And then you want to drain it. And then I added 4 cups of water. So I placed my pot into my lovely rice cooker that my husband gave me for Christmas one year. I absolutely love it. Added in garlic, And then you want to give that a little bit of stir. You want to close the lid, and then you want to press the brown rice button, and then you just set it and forget it. And this usually cooks, brown rice usually cooks a little bit longer, so it cooked about like 40 minutes. And this is what happens when you're playing with your kids and you don't hear the timer go off. You have overcooked asparagus. I still ate it. We all still ate it. My husband, he loved it. It still tastes good. We don't waste any food over here. Again, in the same pan we're going to add in our marinated chicken. I'm going to place the chicken in 400 degrees, and I had this cooked about like 25 minutes. Each oven varies, so test out your chicken to see if it came out good. Mine came out nice and juicy, and it was fully cooked. Now I'm going to chop up these sweet potatoes into little small cubes. Here's the magic again. Ooh! I'm going to put the sweet potato cubes onto the cooking sheet, and I'm going to drizzle some coconut oil. Oh, what's that white thing on my arm? Anyway, so I'm going to add in some ground cinnamon and some cayenne pepper. I love that spicy food. Now you want to mix everything up, make sure each sweet potato is coated. Again, at 400 degrees, we're going to place these in the oven for about like, gosh, I forgot, I think like 32 minutes. I forgot to tell you, I'm going to be making cilantro lime rice. So here I'm chopping up my cilantro and I'm slicing up my lime. And now my rice is done. We're going to squeeze the lime juice and look at all that juice. Give that a good mix. And like Salt Bae, we're going to sprinkle our cilantro in there and give it a good mix. And this is what it looks like, cilantro lime rice. We have everything cooked. We have our ground turkey, our cilantro lime rice, our fajita veggies, sweet potato, our chicken, and our asparagus. If you hear like noises in the background, that's my kids playing. I am a mom. Vanity Planet was kind enough to send me their digital kitchen scale. It's the exact same scale Christian Guzman uses in his Summer Shred series. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use it for your meal preps. I love how the scale looks. It looks sleek, clean, modern, and I love how flat it is. I'll show you my old one to compare. And it comes with 3 AAA batteries. So we're just going to turn the scale over, pop the lid, and put those bad boys in. Oh wow, it looks even better when it's turned on. Look how glowy that is. I love it. You can set this scale to different units such as milliliters, grams, fluid ounces, and pounds and ounces. To zero it out, just press the tare button / power button. So now I'm going to show you how I measure out my protein. First, I put my meal prep container on top, and then I press the tare button to zero it out because we don't want the weight of the container. I'm going to add in my chicken pieces, and I want 4 ounces of chicken. For this meal, I'm only measuring the protein, so I'm going to add 1/3 cup of brown rice and my fajita veggies. I'm just adding how much I want. I should have measured it, but I didn't. So if my calculations are right, then this meal right here is 420 calories, 8 grams of fat, 56 grams of carbs, and 32 grams of protein. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my ground turkey. We're going to zero it out. And I want 4 ounces of this turkey mixture. I'm going to add in my asparagus. Again, I didn't weigh it or measure it. Now I'm going to change my scale into grams. I'm going to have 100 grams of sweet potatoes. And it's okay if you went a little bit over, it's not a big deal. If my calculations are right, then this meal is 309 calories, 14 grams of fat, 23 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. comparing my new scale to my old scale. As you can see, my old scale, it's pretty bulky. It stopped working because I asked my husband to clean it and he accidentally poured water in it, so it stopped working. And what I didn't like about my old scale is the glass part. It was always wobbly because it'll come unscrewed, so I always had to fix that. And what I like about this kitchen scale, it is sleek, clean, modern, and you don't have to press the buttons hard. You can just barely touch it and it'll turn on or change the units really easily. And another thing I like about this is the way the light illuminates. It's really bright and you can really see the numbers clearly. With my old one, like the backlight was kind of dark, so you can't really see like the numbers at all. It's so easy to clean. All you need is a wipe and it's clean. I love how flat it is. You can like put it into a really tight space in your cabinets. I live in a really small apartment. My kitchen's really small. I don't really have that much room, but this will fit perfectly inside my cabinet. If you're interested in this exact scale, click on the link in my description box and it'll take you straight to it. At checkout, put in the code FITWithCindy for a 50% off discount. I hope you guys enjoyed my very first meal prep video. I hope to make a lot more in the future, and I hope you guys try out these recipes because these foods were bomb.